whole line, first star, second star, third star. Just tell me what worked so well for you guys tonight against one of your biggest rivals in the Oilers.
Yeah, I think our line was just being simple and doing what we do best is honestly forecheck. So we got the pucks behind them, simple as hockey as you can. Just get behind them, forecheck them, make their D make mistakes, and we shot as many as we could, and that's all how our success went.
It's tough for you guys this season to find success in overtime specifically. How much more motivation did you have maybe to rip one past Skinner?
Yeah, early on in the season, I was out there for a couple overtime goals too. So, it's a bad feeling being out there when they trust you and the game's on the line. So, being on the winning side of it this time, it felt really good. And doing it against a rival just meant that much more.
To have the game that you guys had, how much confidence did it give you and folks to get the start in overtime after kind of resulting in all 3 goals during regulation?
Yeah, it felt really good. Honestly. Our coach talked to us after our Nashville game. Thought we had a really good third period, and he said, he wanted to put us out there, and so he started us this time, and ended up working, and just having that message from the coach gives you a lot of confidence.
Were you feeling it tonight? It seemed like early you were playing really well. You had a couple big face-off wins. You hooked up with Kev for a nice chance. Obviously the goal. I mean, did you feel like you had jump in your legs to start this one?
I think so. I think coming off a long road trip like that, then just being able to go home, see my family, my friends, just being able to rest, gives you that much more energy when you come back. And then, that's a big emphasis on my game right now is face-offs. I've been losing a ton, so just trying to work on that and win that.
Hugh, offense wasn't always there for the beginning of the year, but it feels like since the 2-point night against the Rangers, there's been a clear boost in confidence for you. I mean, just how much more confidence are you playing right now? How much better do you feel about your game offensively right now compared to maybe 15, 20 games ago?
Yeah, I think started with the preseason coming to camp, felt really confident, felt really good, and then, the first couple of games were my best, and, kind of let that hold over me for a little bit of the season, so just kind of finding it back again, confidence in the puck, taking guys one-on-one, using my speed, so I kind of just came back to that and it started working again.
It feels like there's been more of a shooter's mentality from you. I mean, even that overtime shot, do you think 10, 15 games ago, or you pass that off? Or, I mean, you just look a lot more confident in your shot in particular.
Yeah, you're right. Probably since the Rangers game there where I put one in by Shesterkin. Just feels like I can beat goalies again. And I just want to pull that. I saw the side and just went for it.
How much does playing with a guy like Warren Foegele maybe help? Because he plays such a simple and direct game and maybe rub off a little bit.
Yeah, always playing with players like that. It's what you're going to get. Very consistent player, and works as hard as anyone. So always can rely on him. He can make plays. That's one of the hardest shots I've seen too. So just being kind of a pair with him. On the penalty kill, even strength. Our chemistry starting to come back.
Warren said that he knows you from Toronto, and it makes it easier because of the relationship to have a difficult conversation about what should happen on the ice. Would you agree that that's what's going on with him as well?
Yeah, for sure. I think if we need to talk about something, it's very easy. Knowing each other for a few years now, so we can just be straightforward with each other. If somebody needs a little yelling, we'll yell at each other. So very comfortable that way.
Seemed like you guys took a lot of the speed out of Connor's game tonight. Like when he would, kind of curl back to try and pick up speed, you shadowed him. You had a centerman shadow him. What do you think you guys did effectively to kind of limit his kind of bursts, I guess, in this game?
Yeah, obviously they, him and Drysdale are, two of the best players in the game. So you want to keep the puck out of their hands as much as you can. So, and that team's just looking for them too. So, as much as we can stay on top of them and limit him getting his speed and his offensive rushes, it's obviously better for us. But he still makes a lot of plays out there. But we try to limit as best we could.
Your line got the matchup against their Henrique line most of the night, and not to say you don't have to play defense against them, but it's not the same as playing against Drysdale and David. You get a little more maybe expectation for offense. Just what did you feel about that responsibility you guys are given? Did Jim talk to you guys about we need you guys to really step up offensively with this matchup, or how did that go?
It's honestly the opposite. he wanted us to play. Offense will come, but honestly, just playing a defensive game. Getting shifts against the big lines there, and Connor and Leon just want us to be responsible out there, and just telling us that we have confidence in us going against them. So I guess that kind of just helped us offensively.